My life with Sarah was gentle, predictable. We built a home of routines, Sunday roasts, old films, holding hands without thinking. It felt safe enough. But beneath the comfort, a restlessness grew, a silent ache I couldn't name. Sarah's love was steady as sunrise, but I took it for granted, blind to the treasure in my hands. I began to feel like a ghost in my own life, comfort turning into a cage. I searched for a storm in the calm, not seeing the value of what I had. I was about to lose everything for a shadow. The storm was coming. Her name was Isabella. She appeared at a work conference, different, mysterious, eyes that saw through me. Her voice was smooth, her words intoxicating. She listened in a way I hadn't felt in years, making me feel seen, special. Our conversations grew deeper, more personal. She told me I was meant for more than my quiet life. She painted a world of adventure and passion, and I believed her. Her words fed the discontent inside me. She was the spark I'd been waiting for, the storm I craved. I started lying to Sarah, late nights, secret meetings. Each lie chipped away at our marriage. I knew it was wrong, but Isabella's pull was too strong. The thrill of the forbidden became my drug. I ignored the warning signs, her evasions, her shifting stories. My fascination turned to obsession. I saw Sarah as someone holding me back, a cruel trick of my own mind. I convinced myself leaving was what I needed. I was rewriting my life story, casting Sarah as the obstacle and Isabella as the answer. I was blind to the truth, lost in the fantasy Isabella spun for me. I was ready to throw away everything for a promise I didn't understand. The storm had arrived, and I was walking straight into it. The day I told Sarah I was leaving, the sky was gray. She was in the garden, smiling, until I shattered her world. I couldn't meet her eyes. I just said, "I'm leaving." Her confusion turned to pain, but she didn't scream or cry. She just asked, "Why?" And I had no real answer. I packed in silence, the house suddenly cold and accusing. I walked out without looking back, afraid I'd lose my resolve. The first weeks with Isabella were a blur of passion and excitement. We moved into a sleek apartment, glass and steel, nothing like home. Isabella called it a new beginning, urged me to sell my house, liquidate my assets, cut all ties to the past, she said. I transferred everything into a joint account, my savings, my future. It felt like liberation, a grand gesture of commitment. I silenced my doubts with her promises. I was all in, blind to the risk. I ignored the voice warning me I was being reckless. I believed in the fantasy, desperate for a life less ordinary. I was a man walking willingly into a trap, convinced it was paradise. I thought I was starting over. In truth, I was losing myself. The point of no return had passed, and I didn't even see it. The change was subtle. Isabella grew distant, her passion cooling. Conversations faded, her phone always hidden. She dismissed my concerns, made me doubt myself. Then came the excuses, business trips, family emergencies. The apartment felt empty, the silence suffocating. One day I tried to access our joint account. The password was changed. Dread set in. Calls and texts went unanswered. Panic grew as I realized something was terribly wrong. At the bank, the teller looked at me with pity. The account was empty. My savings, my future, all gone in a series of transfers. I stood outside, the world spinning, unable to believe it. I rushed home. Her clothes gone, no note, no trace. Isabella had vanished as quickly as she'd appeared. The name was probably fake. Everything was a lie. The love, the promises, the future, an elaborate performance. I was left alone in an empty apartment, echoing with my own stupidity. The dream was shattered, the truth undeniable. I'd been played and I'd lost everything. The storm I'd chased had destroyed me. All that remained was regret. I was the star fool in her cruel game, and I had no one to blame but myself. Today is August 1st, 2025. I sit in a rented room, a ghost of the man I was. The apartment, the money, Isabella, all gone. Only regret remains, heavy as stone. I think of Sarah, her garden, her quiet smile, the love I threw away. I traded a diamond for broken glass. I tried to go back, but a new family lives in our old house. Sarah has moved on, healing, strong. She deserves happiness, even if it's without me. The silence here is hollow, the silence of loneliness. I am haunted by my choices, the warning signs I ignored. The thrill of the unknown led me to ruin. My father used to say, "The devil you know is better than the angel you don't." I never understood until now. My life with Sarah was real, flawed, but true. I left it for an illusion, a devil in disguise. Now I live with the consequences. The regret is mine to carry always. I lost everything for a lie, and I know I'll never get it back.